I'm Chris, and you're watching Cooking with Chris. Today we're going to be featuring this locally crafted beer from Catawba Brewing Company called Hallam-ICS Monster. So for this recipe, I'm going to need to enlist a little more help. So for this, I'll have to use my sous chef, Blakely. The only thing stopping us from getting started now is my cooking hat. That's not right. That's better. All right, now let's get those ingredients so we can start cooking. Okay, Google, play some copyright-free music. First, we're gonna chop up this onion. As my friend George Foreman likes to say, time to knock out the fat. Did you guys hear the joke about cheddar cheese? It's great. On that note, so this recipe calls for some stone ground mustard. We're gonna see how this works. While we're waiting on the bacon to cook, let's go ahead and preheat the oven. We wanna start it at about 375. Now we're gonna throw in 1 tablespoon of butter, medium heat, and then get these onions nice and soft. Now doesn't that smell good, Blakely? Now that our bacon's all cooked, let's get that crumbled. Well, it looks like our onions are all cooked, so now we're gonna add a tablespoon of mustard and 1 can of beer. Oh, let's grab a new one. Whole can. Now we're gonna wanna give this a little stir, put the heat up to high and wait for it to boil. Now that this is all done, we're gonna add the cream cheese. And just break this off in little pieces. Okay, this is starting to look done, so we are going to turn off the heat, and then add the cheddar cheese. We're gonna add in that ground mustard that we're experimenting with, and then about 3/4 of the bacon. Now, we're going to put it in our baking dish. Okay, now Blakely's gonna help me add the rest of that cheese. Good job, Blakely. And then the bacon. Yum. Now we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna set this in the oven for about 30 minutes. Now set it and forget it! Looks like it's time. Oh, yeah. Now let's let that cool down and we can chow down. Hallam-ICS IPA beer cheese. Some good stuff right there. Well, that concludes another episode of Cooking with Chris. We'll see you next time.